that the title page looks like this. So I wanted to take you through how to create a title page in APA format so that you're ready to go in learning our APA format. Now, we'll be doing APA for every single one of our essays that we write for our class. And the title page is very, very specific, as with everything in APA. So let's take a look at this first. And it's always good to look at the example to make sure that you're kind of playing a matching game. That's really the trick in APA format, is to say, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. Now, how do I get mine to look like this one? So I'm going to go ahead and throw this over to the side, and then we'll play the matching game in just one moment. So I'm going to open up a new Word document, okay? The first thing that I want to do is I want to come up here and I want to change my font to Times New Roman. So now I use Times New Roman all the time. So it's up here very quickly for me in my most recently used fonts. But I can use this nav bar to go all the way down to find Times New Roman should I need to. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Then I want to make sure that my font size is 12-point font. Now, a lot of times people want to do like a really fun and exciting or a title page is something really cool and a neato font and lots of spacing and bolding, but that's not APA. APA is very traditional and it's going to be very, very specific. So we want to have Times New Roman 12-point font, okay? The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in my page number. So I am going to go into the Insert tab right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll over to where it says page number. I'm going to put it at the top of the page, okay? And I want to make sure that it is on the top on the right-hand side, okay? Now, I want to go back and I want to check to make sure, see, look, my font has changed. So I want to go back and I want to make sure that my font is correct. So I'm going to go right back down into Times New Roman and 12-point font. So that's what my page number will now look like. You want to have the page number on your title page because you will have it on every other page after that. Now I'm going to go into header footer and I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now we're ready to go. Okay. The next thing that I want to do is I want to then change my spacing to double spacing, so 2.0, okay? So right here is where I was, and I clicked on 2.0, making sure my font stays the same because sometimes Word is a little bit wonky. For the title page, I'm going to have it centered, but not in the center of the page. So there's my cursor, and I'm going to hit the enter bar 1, 2 times, okay? For my title, I can title this whatever I want, but the title must be in bold. So I am just going to write title of my essay. Now that's whatever you want it to be. Okay, you can call it personal essay, critical thinking essay, whatever it is that you would like. You can get creative on me, it doesn't matter. But your title must be in bold. And notice that the first letter of each important word is going to be capitalized. Now, I'm still centered and I'm still in 2-point font. So now I'm going to hit the enter button 2 more times. And I'm going to hit unbold because I want this to just be regular writing. And now I'm going to put all of the identifying information. The first thing that I want to do is I want to write my first and last name. Okay. I'm going to hit enter. And then I want to identify which department I'm writing for. So I'm at the English department. And a comma, and then where is the English department located? And it's located at Delaware Technical Community College. And we want to write that all out, okay? We want to make it as professional as possible. So this is who I'm writing for, and this is the college for which I am writing. Then I'm going to write which class I'm writing this for. So I'm kind of narrowing down the information. So we are in ENG 101. That should be capped with a colon. And then I'm going to tell what the title of the course is. And our title of the course is Composition 1. And we're going to do the Roman numeral 1. So that's a capital I. Okay. I'm going to hit enter again, and then I'm going to write out my instructor's full name. So you want to make sure that you know what your instructor is called. Does this person have a doctorate? Is this person married? What do they go by? So I go by Ms. or Miss or Miss. I don't mind, whichever. And then I'm going to write out my instructor's full name. Okay. So you want the title. So if I was a doctor, you'd put doctor there, my first name, and my last name. Now I'm going to hit enter, and I'm not going to put the date like this, okay? That's kind of slang, and it's not professional writing. Instead, I'm going to write the date, and I'm going to write it we call this date sentence format. So you write out the month with the day, a comma, and the full year. And that's it, guys. Now you're ready to go in order to complete your essay. So how did we do? Let's take a look and see and play the matching game. All right. So now to check it, I want to take a look at the sample to see if I have it correct. So here's our sample 1. And now let's look at our sample essay to see if we got it right. Yep, there we go, guys. We totally got it right, and we are ready to go. So whenever you write a title page for APA format, this is exactly what it should look like. And I wish you luck in getting it right. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll help you as best I can. Take care, guys.